Hey y'all, what's up y'all? I'm glad y'all stopped by to check your girl out. You know I appreciate it, but before we jump into it, today is my mother's birthday. I want to say happy birthday to her and give her some love, and she is truly missed. I miss my mother so much. She's no longer with us, but happy birthday, Mom. And I hope you're proud of me. But now listen, let's get right into it. Now, we have to learn how to start telling people no. It's okay to tell people no. You can't be afraid to let people know how you feel. You got to start telling people no, because they would not have a problem telling you no. Okay? You got to start doing things for yourself. You got to put you first. You can't be putting yourself at number 2 and putting somebody else at number 1. You have to put you at number 1. You can't do that. That is a no-no. You should not be number 2 in your own life. This is your life. You should always place yourself at number 1. When people keep asking you for things and you keep doing and doing and doing, they are going to continue to do that because they know you are going to continue to keep giving. But you have to be mindful of who you're giving to and how much you are giving. If you find yourself giving more than you are receiving, there is a problem. If you find yourself being breadcrumb and you know you being breadcrumb and you still give it, that is a problem. You have to tell them no. And don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself, because if you don't, you is going to find yourself with nothing. And when you hit rock bottom, all they're going to do is find a new supplier to supply them with the things that you were supplying them with and that you are no longer supplying them with. Okay? So say no. And it's okay. And don't feel bad about it. That's you protecting yourself. Let them go to the new supplier. Let them learn how to get it out of the mud the same way you get. As long as you keep giving, they are going to keep taking. And they're going to keep living off the fruits of your labor. So learn how to say no. 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 Because I'm going to tell you something. If you're anything like me, I'm a giver. And I say that because that was all I did. That was all I did. I just gave and gave and gave because I thought that was the right thing to do. I thought by putting other people before me was the right thing to do. Nobody never taught me to put myself first. Love myself and put me first. I'm number 1. I was never taught that. So I thought by doing for others and putting myself last was loving myself. That is nowhere near close. How are you going to put somebody else before you? And then they sit back and watch you and allow you to do so. You need to get rid of that person, because they are going to suck you dry until you have nothing else to give. Okay? So going into this year, say no. And don't feel bad about it. Stick up for yourself and tell everybody no. No. No way. No ham. No ma'am. No. And they just gonna have to deal with it. And then if you tell these people no, and after you tell them no, they don't fuck with you after, so be it. So be it. Let them go on their merry way and you continue to live and prosper. because you are not going to prosper anything with people like that in your life when all they want to do is take from you. Okay? Somebody needed to hear this. And I'm going to tell you, if you questioning yourself, like, every time I turn around, I'm giving and I'm giving and I'm giving this person, but they ain't giving me nothing. They ain't doing nothing for me. If this is you, this is your confirmation to start saying no. Yes, you are right. You are doing too much and receiving too little. Okay? Listen, I tell myself this every day. I know how it is. I've been there. So whoever this is for, if you in your mind about this, this is your confirmation to let you know that yes, you have to switch up. You got to change things up. Okay? Stop letting people take advantage of you, because they're going to keep doing it. And I'm telling you, they are never going to give you what you give. Keep in mind. So you need to go ahead and just move on from that. Keep it pushing and move on from that quick. Okay? Now, it's another thing I wanted to say. This is something that is really, really, really important. And I feel like it's needed. I feel like, nobody really talks about this, what I'm about to talk about, but it's so much needed, and I know it's a lot of people that need to hear this. Okay? So, check this out. Look. We have to make some serious changes in our life. And we have to change our mindset. We have to start with that. We have to take these negative mindsets, turn this mindset into positive thoughts. Okay? Because, listen, everybody is not replaceable. I have to get this out. Everybody is not replaceable. Let me break this down to you. Some people are in your life for a lesson, and some people are in your life for a blessing. Okay? The ones that are sent to you as a blessing, they are not replaceable. You will search your whole life trying to find that blessing in somebody else, and you'll never find it in this lifetime. So let's be clear. Everybody is not replaceable. Now, back to the lesson. People that are in your life for a lesson, they have an expiration date. Okay? They're only there for a lesson. This is why it's called a lesson. They're in your life, I'm going to say it again, for a lesson. They have an expiration date, an expired date on it. And when that date and that time is up, they will no longer be in your life, because they was only there for one thing and one thing only. And that was for something that you needed to learn. And after it is learned, they will no longer be a part of your life. As hurtful and as crazy as it sounds, but this is the truth. You're only there either for a lesson, or they're there for a lesson. You might be a lesson for each other that has to be learned. But it has to be learned. It happened the way it was supposed to happen. Exactly the way it was supposed to happen. So I don't know whoever needed to hear that. So stop thinking that, oh my God, this happened to you. It did not happen to you, baby. It happened for you. It was done for you because it was something that you needed to learn. And the only way you was going to learn that, that person had to be the one to help you learn it. So if someone in your life walked away from you to go towards someone else, yes, they may have walked away from you in the flesh, but in spirit they were removed because it was an expired date on that situation anyway. It wasn't going to last anyway. So don't beat yourself up. Be easy. It was something that you needed to learn out of that situation to move forward. Okay? So I hope this helped somebody. And somebody needed to hear that as well. This is your confirmation. If you're asking yourself, why did this happen to me? Why did we break up? Why did this person hurt me like that? Why did this person did this? It's because time was up. They weren't meant to be in your life forever. That wasn't your forever. Okay? So be easy on yourself. You know, things happen. And then you got to look at it as it was done for you. Because it probably was things going on behind the scenes that you didn't even know. But God seen it. He knew. And it was time to do away with it. It was time to move on for it. So you can now go into your new beginning and be happy and be blessed and be abundance, you know. So don't be down on yourself, you know. Listen, at the end of every dark tunnel, there will be light. So don't be down on yourself. You keep moving and you keep going after whatever it is you trying to create. Create that. If there's something you keep saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to stop saying what you want to do. Get up and do it. Get up and plant that seed and make that seed grow. It's not going to grow by itself. You have to put some initiative in it to make it move. It's not going to move by itself. Okay? So I hope this helps somebody, and I hope that, you know, we all can look at it in a bigger picture. By telling people no, is nothing wrong by telling them no. To make healthy decisions for yourself. Okay? Because they're not going to want you to make the healthy decisions, because again, they're going to be mad because they're not able to get the things that they used to get from you. You know, but that's their problem. That's something that they're going to have to worry about. You start making healthy decisions for your life because it's important. You know, nobody is going to care about your life the way you do. All right. And you got to keep in mind of that. You know, we want people to love and care for us, but it's not always like that. And the crazy part about it, some of us don't even know how to love ourselves. And the ones that we in situations with, they don't even know how to love themselves. And you're expecting them to love you when they don't even love themselves. So if somebody don't love themselves, there's no way in hell they can love you. Just keep in mind. You know, I'm just putting it out there because these are things that people really need to know and talk about. And I don't even think that you don't know. I think you do know. I think we just ignore the red flags because sometimes we think we could change people. They have to want to change themselves in order for them to change. So sometimes you got to let people go, and you got to let people go through things on their own and deal with things on their own for them to come out strong. Because you can't make people change. They have to do that at their own time and when they are ready. This is another thing. A person that's not healed and they need to be healed, you got to let them heal themselves. Because they're hurting from something. It could be anything. You know what I mean? Who knows? Some people, you know, they wear masks. They don't like to tell people about the pain and the things they're going through inside. So they have to heal themselves inside because they're dealing with a lot of hurt and pain. And hurt people hurt people. Don't let that go over your head. But hurt people hurt people. So you have to start making better, healthy decisions for your life. We all do. Even I have to, you know. Every day when I get up in the morning, I look in that mirror. I say to myself, I say, thank God. Thank God for another day. And I get up and I start pushing. I start doing things better than I did the day before. I want to be better than I was the day before. I want to make more progress today. Not tomorrow, today. And then tomorrow I want to make an even better progress in my life. You know, and stand on what you say. Anything you do, you stand on it. Don't let your guard down. Keep your guard up. And this is one. Stop asking or getting advice from people about your relationships. That is the number one thing I wanted to talk about. Because you have to realize sometimes we be having people around us and in our circles that don't even really like us, but they're around us every day. So when you're going to these people and you're telling these people your business and you're trying to get advice about your relationships, make sure you know who you're getting advice from, because they will do everything in their power for you to self-sabotage yourself. So be careful with that too. And that's another no. That is a big no. Stop getting advice from people about your relationships. That is a no, no, no. That's a big no. Okay? If you're not sure about something and you want to know what's going on and you need some type of advice, get on your knees and take it to God and ask him. He's going to show you. He might show you in a dream. It might be something that you see. But stop getting advice from people. Take a look around at their lives. See what they got going in their lives before you start going to them about advice. You can't get no advice from somebody that ain't never been where you trying to go or did what you trying to do. How they gonna give you some advice on it? They ain't never reach it. So be careful of that. You know who you getting advice from. Make sure it's accurate and genuine. Because you got people that throw rocks and hide their hands. They waiting for the opportunity to give you bad advice so you can self-sabotage yourself. So that is another no, no, no. Okay? So I hope I help somebody today, because that is always, and I mean always, what I'm trying to do here. I'm always trying to help somebody better themselves, and I do that because nobody never tried to help me do that. People wanted to see me stuck. They didn't want to see me go no further than them. And so I just wanted to come up here and give y'all some advice of be careful who you trust and who you have around you. If you're not sure about something and you confused about it and you want to know if you're doing the right things and you want to know, if this person is that or that, take it to God. He going to show you who's right for you and who's not. He's going to show you the red flags, but it's going to be up to you to pay attention to and not ignore them. Okay? And with that being said, I'm about to go ahead, y'all, and get up out of here. I'm about to go get on my little stationary bike, try to do a little exercise. And take it down, y'all. I'm glad y'all came here and, locked in with me. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all soon. I will be posting again on Wednesday. We just going to keep this thing pushing. We're going to keep growing over here. We're going to keep positive things going on over here. And we're going to keep showing love. But I got to go on and get on out of here. All right, y'all. Bye. And you have a great day. Bye, y'all.